10 days before my birthday. Oh, yes. So, Vinci always says that when it's your birthday, or rather 10 days before and 10 days around your 10 days after your birthday, you really should try to um, have a tranquil time. Like, try to be at ease, try to enjoy yourself, because this will actually set the basis for the whole year ahead. And I do know that I have Saturn and Pisces in opposition for me as a Virgo, and I accept it. I accept it. There's nothing else I can do. And I really believe that once you accept the planets, you actually manage to live with more at ease. You feel more at ease. Yes, there has been pain. Yes, there has been tears. I'm not going to hide that. But I think that it's important to remember that it's better to follow the planets and their energies than trying to avoid them and do slalom like as if you're in a ski slope. There's no point of going against the planets. Just, follow the flow every single day. Or at least as much as you can. So yeah, so last year I had quite a tough year health-wise, but I know that that's also Saturn in Pisces, and that's what it brings to me. Now I also have Jupiter in Gemini, which is against me, but against me, it's in square. But yeah, I'm still seeing things positively. I mean, there's no point of seeing life in a negative way. So I will try this year, since we are now 10 days away from my birthday, to really think about this on a daily basis and really make the most out of these 10 days and then the 10 days after my birthday. And I think I've started quite well. Also because Mars in Cancer has really given me the right energies now. I had quite a few issues with Mars in Gemini, where I felt my mind was scattered and I was multitasking, but extremely multitasking. I am good at it, but that was extreme, and it really it drained me in some kind of way. But with Mars in Cancer, I really feel how things are now being more balanced, and I have a different kind of focus right now, and that feels good, especially now that I'm entering my birthday season, so to say. So at current moment, as I'm registering this video, Mars is in Cancer, Mercury is still in Virgo, Venus is in Libra, and the Sun is obviously still in Virgo. Strangely, the Sun this year is moving into Libra on the 22nd of September. 22nd of September is my birthday. And as you know, being in between signs, it changes, it varies every year when the sign actually changes. So if you were born last year on the 23rd of September in the morning around 8 o'clock or something, you were still a Virgo. If this year, however, you're born on the 22nd of September after 2:30 in the afternoon, you'll be a Libra. So yeah, it varies. So this year I'm going to celebrate my birthday with the Sun in Virgo, in the morning, and then the Sun will be in Libra in the afternoon. Not only that, the Moon will be in Gemini in square. So yeah, that's going to be interesting because I think the Moon in Gemini is the one that disturbs me the most. But yeah, I'm not going to see it negatively. I'm just going to see what these energies are going to bring me. I realize now, today, I'm starting my 10 days before my birthday with the Moon in Capricorn. The Moon is in Capricorn is probably my favorite moon. Why? Because I am getting so damn productive. I love it. I love it. I know that when the moon is in Capricorn, I will have 2 days of being super productive. I know it's not very nice to say, but it's in square for Vinci because he's a Libra, and he's always a little bit off when the moon is in Capricorn, rightfully so, just like me when the moon is in Gemini. But that means that him and we split ways. It's better just to leave him in the corner, and then it gives me all the focus to be productive. And it's not like I'm thinking that, oh no, the moon is in Capricorn, that means I'm going to have to work for 2 days. No, at least personally, I feel like the moon is in Capricorn. Yay! That means that I will have 2 days where my focus is on work, I manage to be so productive, so efficient. So I don't mind working from 6 in the morning until 11 in the evening because it doesn't tire me. It just gives me the right energy, the right flow. And I know that not everyone's going to feel like that way, but I'm truly happy about the moon in Capricorn. So that means that I get to start my 10 days before my birthday with work. Is that a good sign though? Does that mean that the next year is going to be work, work, work? Who knows? But anyways, I'm going to be super productive today. That's the aim of this first part of my birthday period. So this is how it is every morning. Once Ami has had a walk, she comes in, say hello, and wish me a good day at the office. So as I anticipated this morning, I have the good moon. Vince has a bad moon.
The bad moon, yes. Moon in the Capricorn. It's very bad.
It's very bad for you because it's
For
in
me.
square.
Just for me. For you, it's good.
For me, it's really good.
Yes.
And as I said this morning, I have been very, very productive, as I promised. I have another day to go with the moon in Capricorn. Vince has another day to survive with the moon in Capricorn. Sopravvivere.
Survival.
Survival. We need to work a little bit on Vince's English. In the meantime, we will go to the amusement park. Doing a little bit of Indiana Jones, walking Ami, and trying to avoid that she runs into a runner. So today the moon is in Aquarius, Vince.
This moon is in trine for Libra and Gemini.
Exactly.
But is the good moon also Sagittarius and Aries.
Aries, yeah.
Aries, yes.
So it's a good moon for Libra, for Aquarius, obviously.
Aquarius,
for Gemini,
Sagittarius, and Aries.
And Aries, exactly.
Yes.
So what does this moon bring to you?
Lot of creativity and open for friendship,
Exactly.
but especially harmony inside. No.
Exactly. No. Interior harmony.
Interior harmony for equilibrate vibration.
Exactly. To have a balanced and equilibrated. Yeah, balanced inside of you. Sorry, we're out with Ami at the same time, and she's smelling everything. But yeah, so today Vince is in a good mood because he has the good moon. So a little bit like me with the moon in Capricorn. And yesterday it was for me work-wise. Today it's for Vince, creativity, an interior harmony, and we're going into the city and maybe we will meet with friends or meet new friends.
Yes, with friends.
So one thing that's wonderful about Turin are all these galleries. You are protected from rain and sun.
Portici.
Like gates? No, it's not gates. But they are beautiful. I'm going to show you a little bit of this afterwards. Where are we going?
To the bar.
To the bar.
For breakfast.
For breakfast, exactly. It's 9:30 in the morning. And we're not going to the bar for a gin and tonic, but we're going to the bar for breakfast. Like all Italians typically do for caffè et croissant.
Yes, espresso and croissant.
Exactly. Turin is famous for kilometers and kilometers of 30 kilometers. 30 kilometers of these kinds of roofs. And they are all different based on the house they are built on. Okay, so Vince, you told me there was a museum for chocolate.
Chocolate and gianduia.
And gianduia.
Typical Turinese.
It's a shame it was closed because I would not have minded to have a little bit of chocolate tasting this morning. Another thing that's wonderful about Turin is that you find art everywhere. So if if you're wondering if this is our regular breakfast, no, it's because we've been walking for more than 1 hour to get into the city center. Vince, how many steps have we taken?
8,000 steps.
8,000 steps. So I think that a nice cube and a big croissant filled with chocolate and nuts, hazelnuts cream in it, we're worth it. So now we're gonna go a little bit around Turin and see what Turin has to offer today. This is our typical weekend. We are very, very active, and it's only 10:30 in the morning. Vince, what is going on in Turin today?
Car show.
Car show. Huge car show. I think that we know what we're going to be watching today. What do you think about this car?
The perfect car for Ami.
This is my kind of car. This is a perfect size for me. Look at this. It's perfect. Let's try it. Do you hear the sound?
Rombo del motore.
The big motors are coming up here. So this is Piazza San Carlo, which has now been remade to a racing course. However, no cars can be seen unless you look over there. So it seems that we only have one kind of car here.
Yes. Just Ferrari. Only Ferrari.
Only Ferrari. Fiat is the pride of Turin, right?
Yes. Turin is the city of cars.
And the city of Fiat, obviously. This is our new car.
This is the car Adams family.
From the Adams family, right. And this is our new car, I would say. Look at that. It's super easy also for Ami to get in. Ami, do you want to go into that car? I think it would be easy for you, right? She doesn't look very interested. And then in the middle of all the Italian cars, we find a Corvette, which apparently is for sale. So I will leave you the number in case you're interested in buying it. This is a phone number. Here we have the car show coming up. These are the typical gems of Turin. Between two big streets, you find all these small courtyards where you have shops of different kinds. Now let's go and do a little bit of grocery shopping, where even Ami can join us. Bananas. So Ami, what do you want to buy? As usual with Vince, we are on the lookout for a lot of tea. And here we have quite the selection.
Should we buy some pasta?
I would say so, yeah. What pasta would you prefer? Which one is your favorite? There have so much selection. I think Ami found hers. So this is what happens with Ami in the store. Everyone wants to caress her. And now she's being caressed by two guys. And it's funny because she walks up to unknown people to caress them. Be caressed. Look at that.
Oh, adesso potrebbe stare tutto il giorno.
Look at that, look at that. Now she's turning
Avete un
around.
buon karma con gli animali, allora.
And Vinci is saying that they have a good karma with animals. Okay, this is how we sell our channel. Ciao ragazzi, cosa state cercando sul vostro telefono?
Sto cercando i vostri profili.
E ci chiamiamo?
Fatti di luna.
Bravi, bravi. Seguiteci anche voi. With the moon in Aquarius, we need to finish here for today.
Yes, I feel creator. So let's go.
Exactly. He feels very creative, so now let's do a video for Fatti di Luna in italiano.
In italiano.
In italiano. Bentornati sul canale di Fatti di Luna. Siamo Anna e Vince e oggi parliamo dell'oroscopo della settimana.